Altitude appears to be disappointing result.
Today started day 22 of the trip. We had passes for 2 nights on the White Rim Trail, but it was getting hot in Utah, and there was no shade in the desert, and the forecast was calling for over 105 degrees each of our 3 days. We decided it was time to head for higher elevations, read as cooler temperatures. Taking back roads, we headed east. Even on the back roads, we still ran into a traffic jam. We find our campsites by a lot of just driving down dirt roads and dead ends. Sometimes you can find a spot on an app like iOverlander, but a lot of times it's all about exploring. We settled into the southwest corner of Colorado in the San Juan National Forest, between Mancos and Durango, on top of a mountain area known as the Ramparts. That night, we headed back to town for dinner at a little drive-in and came back to camp and watched YouTube shows, namely Dirt Sunrise and Bear and Grizzly. The next morning was a lazy day around camp. I took off on another mountain bike ride, and we spent some time planning what we were going to do, since originally we had never planned to be in Colorado. One thing I noticed 3 weeks into this trip is I was taking a lot less video clips than I had been. I must have been getting a little content fatigued. It was also nice just focusing on being in the moment and having fun. The next day, Beth suggested we go on a flower safari. I liked the word safari, and she thought it would be a great way to see the immediate area and get our bearings. A day of driving on dirt roads and seeing mountains and the spring flowers just starting to bloom? This was a great idea, Beth. We made lots of stops, had lunch. Beth is really into flowers. She could name all of them, and those she couldn't, she looked up later. Beth and James had great fun quizzing me on what type of flower it was. In the end, I scored 0% on the name this flower, Jay. I figured eventually, like the War of 1812, rose would be a correct answer. It wasn't.
We're gonna go home. There is no going back. Nope. No going back. Not on this safari. Are you ready?
Speeding! My hero! Well, I got this little piece here that's still stuck. So that's what I was trying to pop off and the top to get to it. Somebody chopped the wrong spot. Do you have a screwdriver? James, right, unless you don't really want to pull it up, you can do it by hand. It's pretty light. Eventually, we were back at camp. I took off on another mountain bike ride. That evening, we were treated to yet another amazing sunset. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, leave a like and share.